Djay Pro Scratch School. I'm DJ Spiegel Spin, and Scratch School is in session. In this video, we're going to be learning the baby scratch. This is the scratch that every other scratch is built upon, so once you master this one, you'll be ready for the advanced scratches. So let's get started. So in this series of videos, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to be scratch masters using the touchscreen and the iPad with Djay Pro. But these techniques also apply if you're using the controller or even professional DJ equipment such as CDJs. So in this video, we're learning the baby scratch, and this is the scratch that every other scratch is based upon. So once we master this one, we can move on to the next one. So let's get started. When you first open Djay Pro, you are going to be in classic mode. Now, this is the best mode to scratch in because you have access to these big jog wheels / record decks. So it makes it easier to scratch. In 2-deck mode, you could still scratch anywhere you see the waveforms, and then you also get this little jog wheel up here that you can scratch with, but it's more difficult than using the one in classic mode. So now, if you want to scratch, you're going to need some scratch samples. So if you are using Djay Pro and you have a subscription to Tidal or to SoundCloud, you could go there and then open it up and then search scratch samples, and there will be all these scratch samples that you could use for free to scratch with. And then you guys can go through and find which samples you want. Like this one has. So that's pretty cool. Or if you guys want, a hidden feature is if you hold in the music button over here, you hold it in, you have 3 options. You have eject, load next track, or scratch tool. Scratch tool is a professional scratch sample track made by scratch legend DJ Qbert. So in this video, let's use the one that's in the app. So go and load in your scratch tools. And now the scratch that we're going to use is not this one. This is the first one. We're going to use this one, the third one. So go here and set a cue point. Press set. And that cue point is saved. So this sample sounds like this. It goes ah. So what we're going to do with the baby scratch is you start before the sample. So right here, there's no sound coming out. And what you're going to do is you're going to slowly go error, error. So sample, back, sample, back, sample, back. So get used to the feeling of doing this with the touchscreen, or if you're doing it with a controller, there's different types of ways you could put your hand, put your finger, so that you could get the best range of motion, because you want to have control. Just like you're driving a car with a steering wheel, you want to be in full control of the wheel at all times. So what we're going to do, the practice is don't have a beat on, don't have anything, don't have the sample playing, and just bring it back and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you guys could watch this video as much as you want, and we can't move forward until you got that motion down. So, and now if you go faster, it's going to make a high pitch sound, and if you go slower, it's going to make a low pitch sound. So now try doing 2 fast ones and then 2 slow ones, and it's going to make different frequencies, and you could create a rhythm with this. So 2 fast, 2 slows. Now this one is the easiest scratch to do because you don't have to worry about the crossfader. All you have to worry about is getting that good range of motion and moving the deck forward. Okay, so practice this one a couple of times. It's pretty easy to get this motion down because you're just going forward and back, but just get used to the touchscreen or get used to the jog wheel on the controller. And now in the next section, we're going to do the scratch to the beat. Okay. Djay Pro makes it very fun and easy to practice scratching to a beat due to their looper mode. So if you go over here in the middle, it changes the waveforms to a view of the looper. It's a limited view, but it'll work fine for this example. And I'm using the Hip Hop Fusion looper pack. So I'm going to do a scratch with me section. So I'm going to turn on the beat. I'm going to do a scratch combo. And then I'm going to let the beat play. And then you guys can scratch to the beat. Just have your scratch samples on your deck and just listen to the beat and scratch along with it. Okay, so I would do 3, the drums, the hi-hats, and percussion. That'll make a beat to scratch to. So there, that's just not the best beat in the world, but it's fine. So I'm going to start off simple. So error. You guys try it. Error. Okay, now you guys got that. Let's mix in a little bit of fast scratches with a little bit of slow scratches to get that melody and rhythm really going. So 2 fast scratches and 1 slow scratch. Let's go. Alright, now let's do one more combo. I don't know which one I'm going to do, but I'll feel the rhythm and then we'll do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, error. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 fast ones and then 2 slow ones. You guys could do different ones. Just practice scratching to the beat and feel out the rhythm that you are feeling in your head. Alright, so now you guys have the feeling of moving the jog wheels and you're starting to get the feel for what it sounds like at different speeds and what it sounds like when you hold the record at different spots. So once you guys get this down, watch this as many times as you want, follow along and get this scratch in the bag, and then watch my next video, and that one is going to be doing drops. So it's going to be baby scratches, and then we're going to have the record playing, let go of the record, and then it's going to play the sample. It adds a really cool effect, and it's not that much harder to do once you know the baby scratch. So if you guys like learning about scratching in Djay Pro and all the cool features that Djay Pro has to offer and everything to do with the future of DJing and what's next in DJing and DJing in the metaverse, subscribe to my channel and give this video a like.